We are in the middle of February, but the weather is getting really nice here where I live, and I'm really craving my spring fragrances. So I did a little my top 10 of spring fragrances. Hi guys, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Today I decided to do a video about what fragrances I'm really looking forward to use this spring. The weather became quite nice. We actually had a few days back 15 degrees Celsius, which is unheard of in February, in my country at least. Maybe not unheard of, but anyway, it was a very warm day and even the air, smelled like spring. So I am really craving these days, my spring fragrances. I'm looking through my collection to see what will I wear this spring. So I did a little top 10 of my choices for the spring. I am going to start with an honorable mention, and this is Pure Poison by Dior. This perfume, even if it is an old love of mine, it has been reformulated, and I must say that I'm not very happy with the latest edition. So right now I much prefer to this Pure Poison L'Elixir that was discontinued, but I could still find it online, and bought 2 bottles. Actually, I have a backup, and I've been using it, but mostly this winter. So L'Elixir is a little bit more gourmandish, and for me more suited for colder days. So this unfortunately didn't make my top, but I still consider it to be a good choice for, passing from winter to spring. It has that white floral purity, okay, to it, and it is a safe choice for people that like clean, fresh, florally scents. But let's get to my top 10. A discovery from last year, it is Jasmins Marzipane by Maison Lancome, the luxury line from Lancome. And because of this, I decided to not include Pure Poison in the top 10, because this kind of replaced Pure Poison for me. A very clean, beautiful jasmine with a note of almond, but not marzipan. The almond here is more dry and less sweet, and in my opinion the sweetness comes more from the vanilla and and the jasmine. Okay, jasmine can be rather sweet, very nice, long lasting. Even if it is a soft scent, it lasts for a long time and it projects. Okay, you need to put like 3, 4, 5 sprays, not just one, but it projects quite well. And very beautiful, clean, white floral. It kind of reminds me of the Pure Poison as it used to be, and this is why it kind of replaced Pure Poison for me. I'm gonna put here the bottles. Then an old love of mine. It used to be my signature scent, and this is Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. A very beautiful perfume, an oriental floral, a chypre floral. I've seen a lot of labeling for this perfume. It is very versatile. It has patchouli, some citric notes, florals like rose, jasmine. It is very well blended, and it is very chic perfume, very chic and sophisticated. You can wear it anytime, work, dinner, even to a party. even if I see it more as a daytime scent, at least for me, but when it used to be my signature scent, I used it for all occasion, and I knew for sure that with this one I am good. Okay, I am ready to be elegant, I am ready to be casually dressed, casual chic dressed, you know, very versatile and very beautiful in the spring and even in the summer months, but more spring in my opinion. Then a new entry in my collection from last month, and I must admit I haven't used it as much. This is from Nobile 1942, Pontevecchio, and it is very Italian chic. I'm going to take a piece of paper from here. I prepared some paper strips because I will not be able to put all this on my skin, you know, and still breathe and still be able to talk. Oh, something at my mouth. Okay. This is beautiful. It is more beautiful when it settles. But what can I say about it? So it is a beautiful combination of coriander with iris. It has some powderiness. It has some spiciness, some florals. There, I believe also some rose, maybe some jasmine, I'm not sure. Anyway, it is an aromatic, powdery perfume, but it is not too powdery, it is not too floral. It is a little bit more aromatic, in my opinion, actually. And musky, a little bit musky. I find it very refreshing and chic. Also, in my opinion, very versatile. But more on the casual side, you know. I mean, I see it more for work, suited for work, or for going to a day time event, meeting your friends for a coffee, this type of occasions. But why not? I think you can also wear it to something more elegant. But yes, I would definitely wear this during the spring. I can't wait. I used it a few days back, but it was still cold outside, and I really think this is going to shine when it gets a little bit warmer. I'm not sure for the summer. Maybe it is a little bit heavy because it has that powderiness, but I'm going to test it out. Also powdery, and I must admit this is not really one of my favorites, but I like it. I'm still I'm still willing to try it more. I mean, to give it more chances. And maybe I'm a little bit off-put by the name because it is called Putain de Palace by Etat Libre d'Orange. First I was attracted by this unusual name and I really wanted to test it, and I did a blind swap with another girl from a Facebook group, and I can't say I was surprised of the scent profile because I watched some reviews on YouTube and I knew it is a powdery scent. However, I was not expecting something this sweet. So I like the powderiness, I like that it has a leathery undertone to it, you know, base note. It is a little bit playful, but a little bit seductive, but it is sweet. And each time I wore it, this sweetness was the one that made it a little bit headache inducing for me. Sometimes I get headaches if the scent is too sweet. I like it very much in the beginning, but in the dry down I'm kind of not sure that I like it anymore. Anyway, for those of you that are enjoying powdery sweet perfumes, I think this is a good choice because it is sweet, it is powdery, but it has some personality, some character that makes it, you know, a little bit unusual, a little bit different from the other powdery scents. And okay, the name is a little bit off-putting to me because each time I use it, you know, I'm a little bit worried that somebody's going to actually ask me what I'm wearing, and I will have to say Putain de Palace. So I wear it mostly when I'm meeting people with a good sense of humor. Let's just say that. I have an oldie but goodie. It is Gucci Rash by Gucci. Okay, this is an old perfume. It came 1999 or 2000, something like this. I quite enjoy it, not so much as I used to, maybe. It has some coriander. Yes, I like coriander in perfumes. It has some peach and some florals. It is a spicy, sweet, fruity floral. A nice, not so versatile. I mean, you have to be a little bit in a mood for this. Maybe wear it to a party, not to work. I don't find it very work appropriate, but it is playful. Yes, it is very playful, this perfume. Let me just spray it because I want to. I haven't used it in a long time because I was waiting for the springtime to use it. It is sweet, peachy, spicy. Yes, I still like it a lot. I know people are saying, you know, that it smells a little bit cheap, that it smells plasticky, maybe because, you know, it has this bottle made of plastic, but I don't find it, plasticky. I actually find it more metallic. So it has something of a metallic note. And I think the same goes for Pontevecchio, and I really think this is the coriander. But in Pontevecchio, it is done in a more elegant manner, and the feeling becomes more aromatic and powdery. And here, it is a little bit more fruity, playful. This is why I find it more appropriate for a party, maybe, you know, or for going out in the evening with some friends, having fun. Yes, I like it. Still like it. Not willing to give it away. So this means something. Because lately I kind of been decluttering. Yeah, I think this is right. Decluttering my collection. And I will still do that in the future. I really think, I don't know, you don't need that many bottles, even if you are collecting. At some point you kind of feel the pressure when you see all those bottles and you know you are not going to use them all, and you kind of feel guilty. I think you understand me, right? So I think it is healthy that from time to time you are selecting some perfumes that you are not loving anymore, or were some not so successful blind buys, for example, and you decide to give them, sell them, whatever, to people that might enjoy them more. I think this is healthy for us, for other people, for the planet, you know. I'm digressing. So here we have a new, not a new entry, but a recent entry into my collection. This is Chinatown by Bond number 9. A beautiful bottle. I must admit I was very attracted by the bottle, by a review made by Luca Turin in his book. He considers this to be a masterpiece, and I agree. And I also was attracted of the price because I found a very good deal in December for this, and I said to myself I can't miss it. But anyway, how does it smell? So we have again peach blossom, but it smells to me somewhere between peach as the fruit and peach blossom. We have some woody notes, sandalwood, other woods, I think guaiac, something like this. And we have tuberose here and some other florals, but I think the main star is considered to be the tuberose. However, in this perfume, the tuberose is softer, woodier, elegant tuberose. Not so bubblegummy, not so in your face, not green, and not to the point of decaying, if you know what I mean. This one is different. This one is like an woody tuberose with some peaches, peach blossom, and the woods in here, when I smell it, I'm almost thinking of lacquered, woods furniture, and yes, I find it quite interesting. It is a sweet perfume, and a little bit playful, a little bit elegant. I am going to enjoy this in the springtime, for sure. Then I have a new entry, a very recent acquisition that I made, and I'm going to include this also in my February haul. However, I couldn't not include this in this video, and this is Rouge, Narciso Rouge by Narciso Rodriguez. This is a 30 milliliter bottle, and this is so cute. I mean, so cute, so little. Perfect, the color, so beautiful. But how about the perfume? So I wore it only twice since I got it. I am not too familiar with it, but let's just say, first of all, that this is part of the Cubes line from Narciso, so the Narciso line, not Narciso for her. Okay, that is the other line that I quite enjoy, and I also have one included here from that line, but this is from the Cubes line, and I quite love actually the white cube. You might know that if you have watched my videos, but that one is a little bit heavier. It has that warm, cozy feeling, and in my opinion, it is more suited for colder months. In my opinion, okay? The mask is very creamy, a little bit powdery. This one is very pretty, almost fruity in the beginning, but I haven't found any fruit notes when I looked on Fragrantica. And I believe it has tuberose, and tuberose can also have that bubblegummy fruity aspect, but this is not about tuberose. It is about musk, about tonka beans, a lot of tonka beans in the base. You have a very powdery, sweet, fruity feeling, a little bit creamy, quite musky, quite beautiful. So from what I have tried in the Narciso Cubes line, this is definitely one that I quite enjoy. Not as much as the white cube, the original Narciso, but maybe a little bit more than the Poudre one. I also have a friend that bought the Ambre one, so I'm quite considering doing a video about the whole range, maybe also about Narciso for her, but let's see how it goes and when I have the time to do it. Then I have a discovery from last year, La Panthere by Cartier. I was not sure at the beginning that I will include this in the springtime top, because I quite used it during this winter after I bought it, and it is a strong perfume. Let's just say that. I understand it is polarizing, but I bought it from a girl that found it too powerful for her, and she likes quite powerful stuff. So I was a little bit shocked, because for me it is not that powerful. I mean, it definitely has a presence. It is definitely quite well projecting, and it has a good longevity, but it is also, I don't know, sparkly, and it has that happy vibe to it, very fruity in the beginning. I looked on Fragrantica and haven't found, but I really think it has some fruits here, and if not, maybe the gardenia in this plays that part, the fruity side of it. It is also a little bit creamy from the gardenia, so fruity, creamy, and that musk, that animalic musk, makes the difference because it makes it elegant, sexy, good for evening wear, not just daytime wear. But yes, this is something else. This is quite different from the releases in the designer world today, and in my opinion, a winner. Then a love, true love of mine. This is Narciso for her, the pink bottle, the eau de parfum. Lovely, beautiful, soft. I'm gonna do it like this because this is beautiful. This is clean, soft, peachy, rosy, not so powdery. I think this line is more, the musk used in here is less powdery than in the Cubes line. There it becomes creamier and more powdery, and here the musk is crisper, cleaner. I don't know, at least in my opinion. This smells like you are clean and pretty. This is all I can say. I'm planning to do a review about this because this is a love of mine in the springtime, and it was a gift from my husband and he quite loves it, and this is very feminine in my humble opinion. The last one, but not the last for me in my heart, this is V, the old Visa from Robert Piguet. This is beautiful. I wore it yesterday and it stayed with me for the whole day. And this is something not quite usual for me because I have dry skin and usually the scents are gone in a few hours, but this was really projecting for the 3-4 hours, or at least it was projecting in my opinion. You know, I felt it around me, beautiful cloud, and then it became a more skin scent, but so I sprayed it like around 12 o'clock and in the morning, and then at around 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening I could still feel it in my hair, you know, when I moved my head. And yes, I love it. So this is an oriental, fruity floral, oriental in my opinion. So this is not how it is originally labeled, but in my opinion it is like a fruity oriental. It has a beautiful peach note, beautiful. I mean, the peach here, it is not overripe. It is like more crisp peach, fluffy on the outside, and combined with suede, I hope I'm saying it right, and some florals and some cinnamon. I feel some cardamom, but I'm not sure it has cardamom. But it has cinnamon, for sure. And it is like wearing a beautiful suede jacket. I used to wear something like this in high school, and I really loved the smell, you know, of the leather, of the suede. And it is like wearing that suede jacket, very suitable for springtime, and you have a scarf around you filled with your perfume that is a little bit floral, a little bit fruity, and maybe you are drinking I don't know, a chai latte or something spicy, because it has some spiciness to it, some cinnamon. Yes, beautiful, good projection in my opinion. Not a beast mode, because it is not a beast mode profile, scent profile. It is girly but elegant. Yes, this is my favorite from all of them. But I also like for the springtime, so this is my favorite for the springtime. And also in my top 3, I was not going to do a top, you know, but I really like Narciso for her, so maybe this is very close, or maybe on the same spot, maybe. Okay, and then La Panthere by Cartier, a beautiful scent. I really love it, and this is an all year round except summer. So you have spring, fall, and winter. Yes, these are my top 3 favorites for spring at this time. What are your favorites for spring? Please let me know in the comments area what perfumes do you prefer to wear only in the springtime or mostly in the springtime. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos and hit the notification bell to not miss one of them. Have a very nice day. Bye bye and stay safe.